What is happening, YouTube? We are back with some exciting E.V.O. Last time we left, we were getting our butt whipped by Ikustega, the boss of the Ikustega. I haven't had a chance to do any grinding, so I'm going to pause momentarily. I will see you shortly in a much more powerful state. Before I do that, though, we will demo my phone ringing, and yes, this is what we left ourselves as. We will be back in a different form. Alright, welcome back. We have enough points, I believe, to evolve our Jaws into the Fierce Jaws. I usually go Jaws first, as far as major upgrades go. As you can see, I'm a much more terrifying lizard now. But mostly because biting is your primary means of damage. As you can see, my bite does a buttload now. 15 points of damage is enough to wreck pretty much anything at this point in the game, aside from bosses, in 1 or 2 shots. So, now that I'm OP'd in a sense, I'm gonna keep grinding and get the tail before we go rematch boss Ikustega. We'll see you guys in a bit. After I get this, that is. Okay. Alright guys, we are back and we are just a few points away from getting a new tail, I suppose. I'm gonna clean out these enemies, and now the thorny spring tail of doom and demise does in fact belong to moi. Look at that thing. Look how high I can jump now. I have ridiculous, straight ludicrous amounts of control in the air. And if I'm running, I mean, come on. Look at this jump. Now, before we go... shoot. See, this is a problem. Sometimes the meat gets airborne and it's hard to get. Anywho. Before we go take on the boss, we are going to go back to... the coast of Pange, I believe it was called, and investigate the land. Oh, this is not in fact the correct level. Yeah, I used a little bit of fast forward there, not a big deal. There's a crystal there. It's the same one as before that was like, hey guys, here's what a tail does, and we were all like, oh my god, big deal. Anyways, now that we have newfound jumping abilities, we can jump upwards and investigate to see if there is anything of note. And we will dive into the... Oh, come on, that was weak. I said, and we will dive into the ocean. Do we look ridiculous? We sure do. Yeah, I know what you are, cola fish. You guys are evil. I don't really want to engage in the combat with you, because you guys are quite fierce. I will give you that. Alright, jump up, and nada. Complete waste of 1.5 minutes. Oh well! That's alright. Alright, now we're gonna save real quick, even though we really don't need to, but we are going to save real quick, and we are going to go battle boss Ikustega again. Now, when you enter a second time, the battle instantly starts. There is no calm down, introduce yourself period. See, if I can get close enough to him to chomp him up a bit, I will be in good position. Otherwise, I'm going to be hurting a bit. And I died. Excellent. Giga's gonna be running around taking my E.V.O points again. Not a big deal. I'm going to try again. If that doesn't work, we will grind more. Everyone's favorite grinding. Let's see if we can chomp him good here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, boss? Give me your meats. Nice, a respectable little 400 points. Now we move a little the rightwards. It looks like the Elder of Ikustega. You are great. You are strong.
Consider your great strength. I have something to ask you. Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Thank you. Actually, this land used to be covered with plants. Suddenly, insects started to evolve extremely abnormally. These insects ate all of the plant life, leaving this place like a desert. They are trying to eat the remaining plants around the area. They refused our proposal to coexist. Now they are attacking our people. The father of this child went to try and persuade them, but he never has returned.
Dad.
Could you please help us?
There's some sad music right there. Anyways, that now opened the land of the right. And we will go head that way. We head right from the coast of Pange, and voila! Let's save quick and attack. What do we got? What do we got? Domain of Profasu. Ancestor of Cockroach. Those pesky amphibians are coming again. If I remember correctly, this is a excellent place to get some points, as these guys die easily and have 40 points each for a reward. Excellent, excellent deal. We will spend a good amount of time here, believe it or not. Well, I will. You guys don't have to suffer through it, which is good for you guys. Not so great for me. Anyways, we're going to keep going on here while we got some time left. We will return there later for some leveling up, so to speak. Domain of the Giant Bee. Hey. Now, see, if you hurt these little amphibians, I'm going to gobble one up, I guess. Be a bad guy. This meat actually reduces your health. The game penalizes you for being evil to your fellow species, I guess. Anyways, these giant bees are quite nasty. I'm going to try and save this little guy, but I'm lagging a bit. And really struggling. Okay, there we go, saved. 50 points each for saving, essentially. I can pop on them. They're gonna fly off and attack me now, because they're mad that I dominated their souls. Anyways, giant bees are now the enemy. The insects are the enemies, not the lizards anymore. And on the other side of this is a desert, so let's go through this cave. Land of insect. Ooh, lots of bees. And gobble up some meaty meat here. Hop up and save my comrade. Meat amigo. If I can get this meat, which is now gone. Probably just gonna cruise through it here. Saving these guys is, well, not going well, as you can see. Anyways, those last two levels were nothing special, really. I don't remember if we can come back once we go through this level, so I'm going to take this moment to pause and get some points. Be right back. So here we are at the coast of Pange, and I decided to do upgrade here instead of in the land of cockroaches, because quite honestly, those cockroaches are pretty mean and nasty. They just keep coming and coming and coming. There's no end to them, so I'm going to upgrade here. And we have a choice here. Do we want the jumping dorsal fin, the thorn dorsal fin, or the Ediosaurus dorsal fin? I'm thinking jumping. I'm quite fond of my jumping abilities, so that's what we're going to do. I may show off the other two or not, but I mean, this one's a freaking pair of wings. And look how far I can jump now. I mean, come on. How awesome is that? Let's see, what else do we need here still? We have the top tail, we have a good back of the head. We need to get the dual horns and the armor body. So, I guess I will be back when I have 10,000 points. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we have 5,000 points, so we will be getting the dual horns. I'll show off the other ones, but not really big deal. They're nothing special. Dual horn is in fact where it's at. So here we go. Let's check out these bad boys. Bam. Now look at this. 20 points of damage. That's twice what the spiraled horn did in the ocean world. Phenomenal. Now we just need those 5,000 points for the scaled body, which we will get and be right back with. So, I was not aware that the dual horn could in fact break off, and because of it, I have basically wasted 5,000 points. Needless to say, when I get the next 5,000 points, I will not be investing in the dual horn. Instead, we'll buy the armor upgrade, essentially. Alright guys, we are back once again with 5,000 points to upgrade and get the armor body. This thing is very impressive looking, and it in fact makes me a purple demon. And then I jumped in the water, and now I'm gonna have to re-evolve over and over again because I'm awesome. Anyways, armor body slows us down a little bit, but ultimately it's worth it as it gives us some pretty beefy defense. We're gonna end up here. I'm gonna save real quick and we will see you guys. I might not record for a little while here, so probably, well, tomorrow I imagine. Later!